from left to right across your radio dial. That ends the Blue Moose Coffee Lodge pregame show, and the kickoff is a line drive that's going to hit at the 10 and roll into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Wesley Queen leads the Alexander Central offense to the line. Turns around and talks to his backs, flips some over. Ball snapped. Handoff up the middle. Good, solid, hard running out across the 25 to about the 28 on the first play of the game. On the carry, 22. That's Sawyer Chapman-Mays. Chapman-Mays averaging just 63 yards a game, but his 9 touchdowns leads the team. Snap, handoff again. Quick hitter Chapman-Mays. This time the South Caldwell defense there stands up. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it. Goes back under center before barking out the commands to his offensive line. 2 tight ends in the game. Turn, handoff over the left side. He's got the Friendship Ford of Lenore first down with a vehicle for every lifestyle. It's 1st and 10 for the Cougars at midfield. Handoff fake. Queen going to keep it himself, but into the arms of the South Caldwell defense. A design quarterback boot to the right side. The South Caldwell defense is there. They actually give him a very good spot, 1.5 yards, maybe 2. Handoff, trap play up the middle. Chapman-Mays again with daylight out to the 45-yard line. It's a Friendship Ford of Lenore first down. Wide side's left side, single receiver to the right. It's a tall sweep to the short side. He's got the edge and more. Going down the right sideline, finally knocked out of bounds on the carry, Jeremiah Whitaker. Jamison Rowe flexed out to the right for the Cougars. Now they motion Chapman-Mays to the right, overload the short side. South Caldwell shows blitz, backs out. They run away from it to the left side off left tackle. He's got a lane to the 35, down to the 30. It's another Friendship Ford of Lenore first down. Queen under center again with the double flip. Garrison Millsaps. Now Cole Pennell moves. It's a tall sweep to the right side and slipping in the backfield, and the South Caldwell defense is there. Cole Pennell in the slot to the left. Here's the snap. Handoff over the left side. It's Chapman-Mays down across the 25 to the 23-yard line. Gain of about 7. It'll be 3rd down for the Cougars. 3rd and medium to short, though. And Rowe is to the right. Chapman-Mays and Pennell motion to the right. That's the short side of the field. Handoff is to Chapman-Mays. He's going to be hit. He's going to be short in the first down. Quite a bit short. He needed about 3. He got 1.5 yards.
You know, where you go for things right now, this is one of those where I'm sure it says go for it.
Queen in the gun, gets the snap, tall sweep to the halfback. He's got the Friendship Ford of Lenore first down to the 13-yard line. First time the Cougars go in the gun, but they still keep it on the ground. They move the chains, and they're in the Clay Anders Insurance red zone. Queen under center. Offset wing behind him. Handoff is to Whitaker over the right side. Looking for an alley. Gets out of one tackle. Runs over another defender. He's down to the 5-yard line. Snap. Turns left. Handoff. Chapman-Mays gets out of a tackle. Into the end zone. Touchdown from 5 yards out. Sawyer Chapman-Mays, and Alexander Central draws first blood. Marked his steps off. Snap is there. Spot is there. Kick is up, and it splits the sticks. Alexander Central's got it teed up on the left hash. It's a high end-over-end pooch kick taken on the run by South Caldwell. He's got a seam. 30, 35, 40. Out to the 45. Finally tackled from behind at the 48-yard line. Jalen Shade with a good kickoff return.
Gives them some momentum. Got this crowd into it a little bit.
Snap. Dropping back. Looking to throw. Flag flies. Pulling it down. Going to keep it himself. South Caldwell quarterback in the game tonight's going to be 3 for the Spartans. That is Corbin McGinnis.
Oh, that's a big loss, so they're going to mark this back about 5 yards.
They do the penalty instead of the play, and it's a quick little toss over the left side. Big lane, big run, all the way down to the 40-yard line. A flag on the play. The ball came back to the quarterback in the gun, McGinnis. So that's going to nullify about an 18-yard touch pass. Back in the gun, McGinnis now takes the snap, handoff to Shade over the right side. The speedster steps on the gas, knocked down about the 43-yard line, gain of about 6, and finally,
thank you, Justin Epley, for those updates. 2nd down.
McGinnis in the gun, takes the shotgun snap, handoff. A lot of Cougars in the backfield, can't get north and south. It's about a 3-yard loss as the
start this drive. Now facing a 3rd down, 3rd and about 16.
Ball's on the right hash, a cluster of 3 receivers there, wide side left. McGinnis drops back, cocks the right arm, throws underneath, going up the ladder and making an unbelievable catch for a Friendship Ford of Lenore first down is Connor Setzer. That's as good a catch as you'll see on a Saturday or Sunday anywhere, and the Spartans move the chains.
Knew he was going to get hit. McGinnis put that ball up there just where he could go and pick it up, and he made a great grab. And
Motion from left to right, another little touch pass to Shade. The Alexander Central defense is all over it. This is the first possession for the Spartans. They trail 7-0. Ball's on the right hash. Orbit motion behind the quarterback. McGinnis fakes, rolls left, throws underneath. Great play design. He catches it. Tackled short of the first down, but a great play design as McGinnis hits Jenright for the gain of about 9 or 10.
See what he does here in this third short situation. But hand it off.
Hand off the borders over the right side. He's got the friendship Ford of Lenore first down across the 25 to the 23. In the gun is McGinnis. Orbit motion behind him. Fakes the handoff. Rolls left. Has a blocker. Cocks the right arm. Throws back. Got a receiver at the 15. Down to the 12-yard line. It's Jenright again. He's a big Florida State fan. Back to live action. Handoff as the first play of the second quarter is going to be a good run by Landon Borders for about 6. But McGinnis puts his left foot up in the air, puts it down. Fakes the handoff to Johnson. Drop back. Avoids a sack. Cocks the arm. And he's going to be tracked down from behind and dropped.
McGinnis can pick up 1 here.
It's actually second and 25 as they run a little inside reverse to Oates. And there's a lane down to the 25, running into a couple of tacklers is Kyan Oates. Was in the triangle cluster to the right. Borders to his right as the protector. 3-step drop, cocks the arm, hit as he throws near the goal line. It goes up. It's going to be deflected, and it's going to be called incomplete after a diving catch. That would have been a circus catch by Jalen Shade. And
puts the ball up in the air and see what happens.
Split back veer formation, dropping back to try to set up the screen to Jenright. He catches it with a Cougar on his back, and he's tackled at the 15. It was 4th and about 30, and he gets about 15 yards. South Caldwell defense got to do a better job at those chunk plays. It's going to be a toss over the left side to Whitaker. He's got a lane calling for a blocker. He's got the Friendship Ford of Lenore first down and more. Queen goes under center, turns, handoff first man through. Borders is there to hit initially. He gets some help to clean things up. Big number 52, Ethan Johnson. 2nd and 10 now for the Cougars. It's going to be the toss sweep to the right out of the gun. South Caldwell is there. Jalen Shade hits Whitaker. He's got help. He's driven back. It's going to be a big loss on second down. Big third down for South Caldwell, 3rd and 15. They show blitz. It's a low snap. Queens rolls out. He's going to keep it himself. Get what he can. South Caldwell defense there. Queen gets away from 1, but not 2. It's a tackle way up high around the headgear, but I don't think there's going to be an infraction.
Eight man standing back on about the 22. That's number 4. It's Connor Setzer.
And it's going to be a fake, and the pass is going to be thrown and caught and going nowhere, being tackled right at the line of scrimmage as catching the ball was Maurice Howell Jr., and the South Caldwell defense sniffed that one out. 7:26 to go in the first half. Spartans with a double shift from left to right. McGinnis, the junior quarterback, turns, hands off, stretch play, left side, got the 40, trying to get to the 35, got that, down to the 30, cuts back inside to the 25, and it's a big gain on first down for Kyan Oates. My wife is cringing at home right now. First down for South, balls on the left hash, turn, hand off the Borders over the right side, puts his shoulder pads down like the blade on a bulldozer and plows forward for a gain of about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. Underneath, handoff is going to be fake. Pass out in the flats is called for the first down and sliding, losing his feet after getting the first down is Caden Loritz.
They're going to go under center. Thank you.
Length of a football. They run the quarterback sneak right ahead. They pick up about 4 yards. McGinnis comes under center, surveys the defense, hand off the Borders over the right side, puts the shoulder pass down, gets North and South, and 42 is into the end zone for a touchdown. The Spartans are an extra point away from tying or a deuce away from taking the lead.
Well, they'll go for 2. They don't kick extra points.
McGinnis is in the gun. Motion. McGinnis drops, hands the ball off to Slade over the right side, gets to the line, punctures the line. The 2-point run is in, and with 4:50 to go before halftime, South Caldwell has grabbed a 1-point lead, 8-7. South Caldwell trying to get off a 5-game schneid. Kick off the short, taking by the Cougars at the 28, running diagonally to the middle of the field to the 30, to the 35, and tackled at the 36 on the return, Maurice Howell Jr. for the Cougars. Queen steps out from behind center, barks left and right. 4-3, finally frantically moves his tailback and hands off to Sawyer Chapman-Mays over the left-hand side. Gains about, well, a final push, rugby scrum style, gives him the Friendship Ford of Lenore first down. He was stood up. Queen under center, the 5'9" senior, leading the offense. Here's the snap. Handoff on the right is fake. Quinn keeps it himself, and he's got a lane. Across the 50 to the 45, still moving. Down very near the first down marker. I think he's going to be just short. It's going to be second and short, but a good job on the boot by Queen. He's ran that play very effectively several times tonight, leading this football game. Handoff over the right side. Chapman Mays cuts back inside, second level. Got the first down by a country mile down across the 35. Jaheim Redmond flex to the right, ball center of the field for Queen, and right on cue, he rolls out to throw the ball, got Chapman Mays underneath, that's caught at the 31, gets out of one tackle, now two, now he's in the open field, down to the 20, and tackled from behind at the 18. It's about an 18-yard gain, and Redmond flex far to the left. Everyone else in tight for the Cougars. Chapman Mays over the left side. Steps out of one tackle. Back into the middle of the offensive line. Bouncing off more tackles. And you just can't get Sawyer Chapman Mays on the ground. He picks up 4. Should have been a loss of 1, 2nd and 6. Cole Pennell, the sophomore, now in the backfield alone with Chapman Mays. And it's the toss to Pennell over the left side. And he is tackled in the backfield. Good job getting in there by Connor Setzer, knocking the pins out from underneath Pennell. Here's the snap. Handoff is going to be a perfectly timed run blitz by Bryce Johnston, and he drills the Cougar running back Queen in the backfield for a huge loss. That was an excellent defensive play. Snap is back, spot is down, the kick is high enough, deep enough, and it is good. The 34-yard field goal with 1:24 to go gives the Cougars a 10-8 lead.
South does have one timeout to work with. Alexander Central with both of theirs, or two of their three. They called one early. That ball was going to go out of bounds.
Yep.
So it's going to be good field position. No time ran off the clock.
Going toward the scoreboard in the Spartan Stadium. Full house backfield, single receiver to the right. McGinnis fakes the handoff, looks right, got it back out of the backfield. That's Moritz. He's got the friendship for the Lenore first down and more across midfield. It's a gain of about 18.
Field goal territory, but they do get on that side of the field.
They go tempo. McGinnis rolling right, has pressure, drops back, finds a man. It's Jenrod. He's got the first down again. Excuse me, it's not Jenrod 6. It's number 8, Carter Bly, one of the 2 top receivers on this football team.
Stephen Pullis, the head umpire, to round it. Now he winds it, and South Caldwell's going to chunk it.
Us up, we appreciate it. Yankees leave 2 men on in the first inning. Don't get anybody across. Handoff is the shade. No, excuse me, not shade. 20. It's Kyan Oates. Picks up about 7.
Here, got to go a little bit of tempo. 45 seconds to go.
McGinnis with the snap. Fakes the reverse. Rolling out. Got a blocker in front. Stops. Throws toward the end zone. Looking. Got a man there. In and out of his hands. Lots of contact as he was looking for Connor Setzer in the end zone.
3 yards at some point to keep this drive alive.
Big Parker Cobb wraps his big right hand around the football, snaps it back to McGinnis. Looks like a busted play. McGinnis is running for his life and is going to be stopped. It was 4th and 3, and he's not going to get it. And as the second half starts now, and that ends the Foothills Auto Mart halftime show with Alexander Central kicking the ball out of bounds. So here we go. McGinnis with a great first half in under center. Ball's on the right hash as the Spartans go right to left across your radio dial. They start with the senior Landon Borders over the right side. Just touch the ball between his wrist and ribs off right tackle. And the one thing they're looking funny at is Bryson Jenrod over the left side. Got his hand in the back of the blocker. Out there midfield, finally taken down at the Alexander Central 49. Double motion from right to left to the short side of the field for McGinnis. Handoff fake, stepped up in a pocket, throws underneath, got his receiver at the 39. He's got the first down, and he stretches out to the 35-yard line on the reception. J.P. Smith. Scoreboard update from Boone, 28-0 Watauga over High. Snap to McGinnis, handoff to Jenrod over the right side, got a lane, got some blockers, hit hard at the last second. Coming in to lay the wood was Jaheim Redmond, just came in with the shoulder, and single receiver to the left, that's Setzer. McGinnis reverses out from under center, stretch play over the left side. Good job finding a seam, and actually kind of helped by the Alexander Central defender, Kyan Oates. Back to action here. McGinnis under center, handoff Borders over the left side, runs into big number 4, Maurice Howell. Bob Sutter's just quit listening.
He did. Sorry, Bob.
Handoff, Jenrod over the right side. Got a lane. Good block by Borders on the edge. Jenrod puts his head down. It's a Friendship Ford of Lenore. First down. And anthem as well. Back to live action as Borders gets called in the B-gap left side. And for the first time tonight, Borders didn't get a whole lot of forward progress.
With the Halloween music, they were playing the Monsters theme song.
Jenright fakes the hand, Jenright is faked to. McGinnis is going to keep it. He puts his shoulder down and is down around the 7-yard line.
Spartans.
Loritz is in the backfield with Borders. They give to Borders over the right side, and Borders does a good job just trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. So here we go, ball in the middle of the field. It's on the 15-yard line. It'll be a 25-yard attempt. Snap is back. Spot is down. The line drive kick goes just under the crossbar. Under center is Queen, fakes the toss, hands the dive, A-gap, and a lot of Spartans there, including big 57, Isaiah Walker Boston, the senior. Alexander Central with the receiver flexed out on either side. Queen's in the gun. Here's the snap. Play fake, rolling to his left. Man in his face. It's going to be tipped off and intercepted by South Caldwell. Big man interception. Isaiah Walker Boston gets the pick. He's running to the sideline with the ball over his head. You've got to give it back to AC, but he wants to keep the football.
Yeah.
Holy cow, what a play.
Yeah, they're trying to tell him, give him that football back. That might be the big turnover. Alexander Central turns the ball over for the first time.
Comes out quickly. McGinnis looking for the home run ball, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, South Caldwell! The Spartans go up on top, and the reception is J.P. Smith in the end zone, and the Spartans with a one-play, 20-yard touchdown strike. They take advantage of the big man interception, and South Caldwell's on top 14-10. And 4 and 6. The snap to McGinnis. The handoff is fake to Borders, throws in the end zone and double covered, but a flag comes in late. And I think it's going to be a defensive pass interference on the Cougars. McGinnis comes under center. He's got Bryce Johnson and Borders in the backfield. The handoff is to Bryce Johnson over the left side, and he walks in the end zone. The 2-point run. Give the defensive player his due, and with 4:53 to go in the third, South Caldwell on top now, 16-10. Spartans 2-5, 0-2 in conference. Alexander Central 3-4, 1-1 as the kickoff is a live football. It drops at the 30, and I think the Spartans have it. The Spartans are going to get the pop-up kickoff, and it's going to be Spartans football. Jeff, did you see who was able? Was it 14? I think it was 14. Yeah. Mason Clay, and that was just a vapor lock. Play in this. Back to live action on the carry. Kyan Oates over the right side. Looks like a gain of about 8 or so from here, 2nd and 2. So, man, again.
Oh, they won't do it, though.
They'll hand off over the left side, stretch play, looking for a blocker, got one to the 20, down to the 15, down to the 10, again goes Oates. Borders in the backfield with Oates, McGinnis under center. Handoff is to Oates, following Borders to the right side. Can he get to the edge, to the 5, down toward the goal line? He's going to be marked down at the 1-inch line, but there's a flag at the 10-yard line. Jeff, you've got the eagle eye. What did you see?
That was a hold. That's a big hold against South Caldwell.
McGinnis, handoff over the left side, down to the 15, dodges the tackler, gets back to the 10. That's Loritz out to the right as Connor Setzer. Motion that side as well. Handoff to Loritz over the right side. Plants his foot north and south. Gets to the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Caden Loritz in the end zone. Touchdown, South Caldwell. And the Spartans extend their leads at 22-10 with 2.5 minutes to play in the third.
Yeah, Loritz, we didn't call his name much in that first half, but on this drive, he was the workhorse for South Caldwell.
And Borders in the backfield. Snap, turn, handoff fake, looking for Borders out in the flat at the goal line, and he hauls it in. A 2-point pass is good. And I believe that was J.P. Smith, as South Caldwell had 2 receivers over there in the front corner of the end zone, but the net is a 2-point pass, and the Spartans lead the Cougars by 2 touchdowns with 2.5 to go in the third. What a football game we've got for you tonight. South Caldwell leading Alexander Central 24-10. Here's the kickoff. We'll give you the Hostile Diesels drive summary after this. Fumbled at the 10, but picked up by Alexander Central, and he's got a lane to the 30. 35 down the sideline, 40. Out to midfield, one man to beat, and he's going to be tackled at the South Caldwell 38-yard line. Back to action now, 1st and 10. For the Cougars at the 39 of South Caldwell. Queen with the toss sweep, kind of behind Whitaker, back shoulders it, but he catches it, gets back to the line, gets a block to the 30, down to the 25, dragged out of bounds by Jenright at the 25. Jaheim Redmond out wide to the left. Cole Pennell's a stand-up tight end. Toss sweep to Whitaker, and he's got a lot of grass over there inside the 20, down to the 15, down the sidelines. Does he get into the end zone? He is marked out just shy of the 1. Boy, that was the speed of Jeremiah Whitaker. It's going to be 1st and goal. Turns, handoff over the left side. Sawyer Chapman Mays, and he gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Alexander Central. and Corey Mays with the PAT. Bolick with the run up here, puts his right foot into the kickoff, keeps this one in the field of play. South Caldwell gets it at the 14. Up to the 15, 20 is Shade. Can he find a block to the 30? Into the open field at 40. Stumbles out to the 45. Finally taken down at the 45. And these teams. Connor Setzer out to the right. McGinnis hands off to Jenright. Kind of tripped up in the backfield and just stumbling dives forward. And South Caldwell in the maroon jerseys has the football and the lead in the third quarter. McGinnis rolls out and he throws, and that should have been a defensive pass interference on Blake Combs. The pass was completed in this third quarter. South Caldwell with 8 points in the first half, 16 in the third quarter. Turn, handoff is to Ritz over the right side. He's got the Friendship Ford of Lenore first down. Starting the fourth quarter, McGinnis under center, play fake, throws down the right sideline for Setzer, climbs the ladder and can't quite haul it in. Oh, he's one of the absolute best. Back to live action here, handoff to Shade over the left side, stretch play, and not getting anywhere. Carter Alston in the backfield for Alexander Central.
The series of downs, maybe they were thinking 4-down territory.
McGinnis drops back, looks down the right sideline, throws Shade, and it's incomplete. Maybe led him about a foot or so too far.
They wanted to put him back there.
I take offense to that remark as a former lineman. A spiraling punt's going to hit at the 20, and Queen is going to take it, and he's going to get drilled at the 12. Coming down in special teams coverage is Max Yunt. Bryson Jenright directing the South Caldwell defense. Is going to be a toss to Whitaker over the right side, and this is trouble. To the 20, to the 25, to the 30-yard line, and finally tackled at about the 32. It's about a 20-yard run for Isaiah Whitaker. Alexander Central with the ball. On the right hash, going right to left. Queen drops back, handoff over the left side. Little bit of a hole off the edge out to the 35, 36-yard line. It'll be second and about 5. Alexander with the double shift from left to right, ball in the middle of the field. Queen kind of bobbles the snap and tosses it back, and it's going to be a loss on the play as the timing was thrown off. And now Alexander Central with third and a short 7. Here's the snap. Queen drops back, cocks the arm, hit as he throws. It's going to be nice. It's going to be intercepted. Setzer at the 45, gets to midfield, to the 45, down to the 40, 35 down the right sideline. Setzer with the interception. There's a flag on the play. Borders delivered a bone-crushing hit to Queen as he dropped back to throw that football, Jeff. That is full-on defensive perfection by the Spartans.
And this is going to be a block in the back that's going to go against the Spartans.
Snap, handoff, left side, stretch play, trying to get north and south as Oates gains about 4 on the first down carry.
Well, they're going to milk this clock as much as they can do this.
Mason Hubbard checks in at the receiver. They hand off the Borders and thing in the past, and then just like that, something happened. We'll see if Jeff's the prophet once again. Handoff over the right side to the Ritz, gets to the 40, knocked out of bounds at about the 35. Ice or roller station was fine. Parker Cobb snaps the ball to McGinnis. They give it to Borders over the left side. He just Ginsu knives down to the 30, gain of 5 for the senior. It'll be second and 5. And Caldwell with the ball in the 7-point lead. McGinnis going to keep it himself over the right side. He's got the 30. He's got the 25. Puts his head down at the 20. Hard hit. Big collision. Under center. Borders in the backfield. They go to 42 again. Looks for block off.
Although they scored in 31 seconds last time they scored a touchdown.
I formation. Handoff to Ritz. He runs into a line of defenders. Reverses field. He's going to be tackled and kind of slide down. And on these, they're ready. Down they go. Here's the snap. Turn. Handoff to Borders over the right side. The Alexander Central defense is there, and the flag comes in late, and the Spartans are clapping.
Yeah, it's going to be a face mask.
They're hoping. They're praying. Handoff to Ritz over the left side. Reverses field. He's going to be bottled up. The Cougar defense is there. Alexander Central. Here's the snap. Handoff over the right side to Ritz. Plants his foot at the 5, north and south, into the end zone. Touchdown, Caden Loritz. Touchdown, South Caldwell. 3:07 to go. It's 30-17.
Yeah, Loritz was not going to be denied. He's really played well in this second half.
Hot in the final 3:07. McGinnis under center. Turns, handoff to Oates to the left, and he gets nothing. Here's the run up, and it's an onside kick, and the ball is loose, and South Caldwell's got it. Bryson Jenright comes up with the ball, and that might be the dagger through the heart of the Cougars.
What a roll of the dice by Casey Justice.
Kick by Eli Spiegel. Handoff to Loritz. A-gap left side. Gain of about 3, 2nd and 7. Back to live action. Handoff over the right side. Big Bryce Johnston just bullnecks his way across the 40 down to about the 36. It'll be 3rd and short. Under center is McGinnis. Handoff is to Bryce Johnston over the right side again. He puts his head down. It's a Friendship Ford of Lenoir. 1st down, and that should salt it away. 1:28 to go. Victory formation. Carter McGinnis takes the snap, takes 3 steps backwards. He takes a knee. That takes us under a minute to go. 41 seconds to go. Will they snap it one more time? They will not have to. They will not have to in Sawmills tonight. The play clock is at 34. The game clock is at 28. We'll see if they go out and snap it one more time. They credit McGinnis with the 1-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 11.
That's it. They're going to call it over.
That's it. That's it. They will not snap the football. For the first time in over 2 seasons, the South Caldwell Spartans pick up a win in the Northwestern 3A, 4A, and it keeps playoff hopes alive as they have defeated fellow 4A opponent Alexander Central 30-17. Let the party in Sawmills begin. What a win for the Spartans as the crowd runs onto the field at Spartan Stadium tonight, and South Caldwell gets the win. What a game. Come back after this short timeout on Kicks 103.3. We'll tell you how it all went down right here on Kicks 103.3 and GoFoothills.com.